First, the top headlines. 10 vehicles, more than 200 passengers ply National Highway 2 on second day. Imphal gets its first mechanized rotary parking facility at Nagamapal. Chief Minister inaugurates strengthening works of Wabagai Higher Secondary School. Medalists and participants of CWGAs warmly felicitated by government. Demanding justice is not a crime. Delhi-based media group condemns force against protests. Manipur's polo heritage inspired Miss Universe India 2026 costume. An Assam Meghalaya official hold high-level meeting over Shillong violence, Jorabad protests. A very good evening. You are watching the 6 p.m. primetime ELITETV English News. I'm Naithao bringing you the news in details. The resumption of public transport along the Imphal-Dimapur-Guwahati route via National Highway 2 continue smoothly on its second day, with more than 200 passengers left Imphal in a fleet of 4 buses and 6 winger vehicles today. The vehicles departed from the ISBT at Kumalam Park at around 10 a.m. this morning. In a related development, the 125 passengers who had embarked on the inaugural journey yesterday have safely reached Guwahati earlier today. Mention may be made that the resumption of transport service along National Highway 2 comes after Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan Singh, Deputy Chief Minister Namcha Kipgen and Saitu MLA How Kholet Kipgen jointly announced the reopening of national highways for free movement of all communities and the resumption of Imphal-Dimapur-Guwahati bus service on 8 August 2026 at Kangpokpi district. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan Singh inaugurated a mechanized rotary parking facility at Nagamapal near the Chunkang Lairak country today. While inaugurating the facility, Khemchan Singh stated that there cannot be development in the state without bringing peace, and there can be no peace without dialogue among the communities, and stressed the need to remain positive in our thinking towards bringing development in the society. He continued that collective efforts by the local residents and the Bazar community are required to ensure proper functioning of the mechanized rotary parking facility. Delivering his presidential speech, MLA of the Thangmaivan Assembly constituency, Khumuk Chamjoy Kisan Singh highlighted. He said that the issue would be resolved soon under the guidance of the Chief Minister Dr. Punet Kumar Gold. Chief Secretary of Manipur stated that it is a very important milestone for Imphal with the inauguration of the mechanized rotary parking system. It is the first of the 4-purpose facilities across the city. He added that Imphal, like other cities, is facing growing pressure of parking space due to increasing urbanization and the rising numbers of vehicles, which has led to an increasing demand for an organized parking facility. The inaugural program was attended by Thingwaizam Harikumar Singh, Chief Executive Officer, CEO Smart City, Bazar community members, staff and local among others.
Toido Kendona say we Loredes Film Badaluna, Madam Karikari, Loina, Hiram Mabarina, Yadum Sasaroi, Samsam say we Chief Secretary in a high with the Masi, maintain the Hova, Karit Hamna Bohava, Adagi, the localities in the Bazar community in a Maten Bangu, but the Tamdo Garido, Panamangas from Tamaga Tamagadi Lambicin, but Parvina, Sigi, Smart City, Kanuki, Dargala, Halaga, rotary parking among Damsi.
So once we operationalize, so there are different kind of difficulties we are going to face and we should address. The first, that corporation should ensure that this parking is operational all the time. If a vehicle is stuck for half an hour on the parking because of some motor non-functioning or something, people will lose faith in the parking. This is very important that we maintain this parking very well round the
Marini aina khangzabra source te mong bla sado se wa order loi pai licensing pai mang stama bios stama pum tongan ba not only this we underground parking ke am su sagana ba mena pai thabo lokhali hai tare ma se phana ba akoi honorable chief minister si khemchan si gel sing makha da teram matam se tha tarung sing da development si opposition ruling khai dana akoi kanna pai khale se masi samana sam from.
On the other hand, Chief Minister Yumnam Khamsan Singh inaugurated the strengthening works of Wabagai Higher Secondary School in Kakting District under the Samagra Siksha Manipur today. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister recalled his visit to the school in May 2023 after visiting Sugnu town and stated that the school has undergone significant positive changes and witnessed considerable improvements since then. Taking serious note of the costly airfare from Imphal to Guwahati, Khamchan Singh stated that the resumption of the public road transport service between Imphal and Guwahati will provide much needed relief to the people of the state, particularly students studying outside the state and those traveling for medical treatment, he added. Speaking on the adverse effect of the unprecedented crisis that began in May 2023 in the state, he said that the crisis has caused immense hardship to the lives of people across the state, particularly the daily wages earners. He added the following: the government's continuous efforts towards restoring peace and normalcy public transport services have resumed from yesterday. The Chief Minister further informed that within a span of 6 months, strengthening of roads within the Wabagai Assembly constituency has been completed with an estimated cost of Rs 5 crores. He added that a new proposal for further strengthening of the roads with an estimated cost of around Rs 10 crore has been received and will be considered. Delivering his presidential speech, MLA of Wabagai Assembly constituency, Dr. Ustam Devan Singh, stated that development of his constituency had been hindered by the crisis that persisted for more than 3 years. He announced that the construction of a bridge under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana (PMGASY) would be completed soon under the guidance of the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister also inspected the newly constructed facilities at the school with the addition of physics, chemistry and biology laboratories along with separate boys and girls toilets. The school will provide the students with better facilities and more conducive learning environment. The inaugural program was attended by Angelina Renita R. Deputy Commissioner of Kakting District, Chief Engineer, Education, Y. Bauchod Singh, students and teachers, among others.
Depend Tanner Kanda, Alambake, Ayapay to the Pankoke, I point them again. Quite again, Wabai in the sea, and Soba. Adana, we did not, we now live in a high with the Pakro, Martimel, Handaki, when I thought the Pakro, Maran Gila, the Shembalo, to go together to build Zulu and Pigre.
Protesters demanding justice for 6 Naga civilians allegedly abducted and killed by suspected Kuki militants were allegedly subjected to excessive force by security personnel, the Delhi Meitei Coordinating Committee DMCC said. The protesters had gathered to seek action in the case when security forces allegedly used tear gas to disperse them. Several people were reportedly injured, including the wife of one of the 6 civilians. The DMCC said the incident took place as the families continue to seek justice, with 11 days having passed since the 6 civilians were allegedly killed. The organization criticized the government over what it described as a lack of visible action against those suspected of being responsible for the deaths. It said the continued delay had raised concern among the victims' families about the progress of the case. The DMCC also questioned what it described as a disparity in the treatment of civilians and an injured suspected militants. It claimed that a suspected Kuki militant injured in an earlier class had received medical treatment under security cover, while civilians injured during a protest seeking justice were allegedly subjected to force. The organization called for an impartial investigation into the dates of the 6 Naga civilians and swift legal action against those found responsible. It also sought an independent inquiry into the elite's use of excessive force during the protests and accountability for any insecurity personnel found to have acted improperly. The DMCC further demanded medical assistance and compensation for those injured during the protests and sought assurances that peaceful demonstrators would be allowed to exercise their right to protest without excessive force. The organization said the families had continued to protest for nearly 60 days in their demand for justice and urged the government to take immediate steps to address the case and ensure equal treatment under the law. Manipur's cultural heritage took center stage at the Miss Universe India 2026 pageant in Jaipur on August 20, with the state's traditional costumes showcasing its textile, craftsmanship, and cultural diversity. Designed by Manipuri fashion designer Robert Naurem, the ensemble draws on Manipur's association with polo, known locally as Sagol Khangzai. The design traced the sport's origin in the state while presenting it as a symbol of strategy, skill, and grace. The costume features traditional tribal motifs, handcrafted textile, and sarong-inspired drapes. Textile associated with the Tangkhul and the Kabi communities have also been incorporated, reflecting the cultural traditions here across Manipur. Naurem said the ensemble was designed to represent Manipur as a whole, bringing together its diverse communities, craftsmanship, and heritage on a national platform. Thadoy is representing Manipur at the ongoing Miss Universe India 2026 pageant in Jaipur. Naurem is the state director of Miss Universe India and holds the license to organize the state-level pageant in Manipur. The Miss Universe India pageant combines beauty with advocacy and confidence. India has produced 3 Miss Universe winners, Susmita Sen, Lara Dutta, and Harna Sandhu. All 3 have previously visited Manipur and worked in creation by Naurem, contributing to the visibility of Manipur fashion on national and international pageant platforms. The 3-day Akhil Bharatiya Samanvay Baitek of RSS-inspired organization concluded on Friday at Gudilova near Basakapanam, Andhra Pradesh, with discussion on social challenges, youth engagement, demographic changes, drug abuse, environment, and self-reliance development. The meeting was attended by 326 delegates, including 49 women from 32 organizations. RSS Sarang Chalak Dr. Mohan Bhagwat, Sarkaryabad, Dattatreya Hosavel, and other senior functionaries were present. RSS Sa Sarkaryabad CR Mukunda said the meeting reviewed relief and rehabilitation work during natural disaster, including floods in Assam, and programs organized to mark the 650th birth anniversary of Sant Ravidas. Participants expressed concern over demographic changes and the increased use of narcotic substances among students and youth. The meeting stressed that combating drug abuse requires coordinated action by families, educational institutions, social organizations, the administration, and police. Youth concern artificial intelligence, environmental conservation, and the Sang's centenary year initiative of the Pans Paribartan were also discussed. The initiative focuses on social harmony, family values, environmental protection, and behavioral changes such as reducing plastic use, conserving water, and increasing green cover. The RSS also discussed skill development and self-reliant development models. Lagu Udyog Bharati reportedly trained over $41 people through its micro-industry skills centers during the year. Mukunda said systematic shortcomings and concern raised by young people, including issues related to need, should be addressed through constructive cooperation among society and governments. The proposed visit of Dr. Bagua to the United States, Canada and Britain were described as part of the RSS Centenary Year Outreach Program. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Kari Sathagate Haibatu Haizarake Electoral Registration Officer Haibati ERO na claim Kutimag Amamam Laukatuna Yengi Amata Sithaba Taudana Misang Mikai Naitana Masigita Maktani claims Amasung objections disposal period Haina Lady Vase Adumda ERO Dagi letter amaki kuthangda kaurak nabadi sapiyu mipaningai oite asyang bati nahaki claim du serious oina laure haibatu taklibani mari lainaba document singdi pubirakpa tare phajana da haibiyu ERO na phajana atumak tabigani madudasu karigumba laikhai taba ngamdragasu atai atopa upai lairi District Election Officer Haibati DC da natraga Chief Electoral Officer Manipur dasu appeal taubagi khudong saba adu bizari karigumba atopa samamnaba khangingba lairagasu BLO natraga headline number 1950 da poll taubiraga atumak hangbiba yagani final electoral roll asi Laglipa September ki tarik tarukta Hong Nagani SIR ki pandamdi eligible oiba voter Kudimak Amata Sithadana voter list asida Ming Yahon Nabani I am in RU
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matamga chunara bu khutsu khulai kya sajinaduna tongan balaina layong kaya mai pakna laying jari mafam asida laying jari ba laina layong sing adudi diabetes, liver disease, arthritis, lutong chikpa naba, constipation, sinus, blood pressure, piles, gallbladder amasung kidney danum leiba kidney ga mari lainaba layong sing amadi asthma na singbani diabetes ki oina diabetes na ohelakpa khongkho chikpa naba khongya saba tumba yadaba hakchang sokthaba na chingba layong khodimak laying duna chada mari futara manga gi changda reverse tawba ngamle constipation gi oina numitara manga ni da mapung phana phanba ngamle amadi blood pressure tha amadagi tha ahum phawbagi manungda normal ohanba ngamle ngasi maglangsin bio New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center Thangmaiban DM University gi makha thangba kabole kai nongchup aikoi contact number 9856148205
Manipur ke hanba neuro patients ke amatangairaba specialized hospital neuro emergency trauma net multi speciality hospital singjai mathak tongthamli kai da handuk chare hospital asna maruina BP stroke brain tumor lami ki kudong thiba spinal disc prolapse spinal tumor amadi migraine chingba layengli hospital asida neuro gi layeng ber changba afaba makal gi khusu khulai amadi machine marang kai de lei masina kokka mai lenaba tongan ba makal gi anaba sing ningthina layengli Lamdam masida neurosurgeon yamna tangariba maramna chingumadi arapa humdagi lakpa anabasi neurosurgeon unana bahonabada awaba kya mayongdari masida sunatna matam tintana anaba lainguna maram oraga kudong thiba kya sumayongdari masi punamakdagi kharadu orabusu kananaba Dr. Parkinson Singh MCS Neurosurgery AIMS New Delhi na masamaki hospital asida kunmari leituna anaba sing layingli hospital asida ataba mamalda laying matana OPD general amadi ICU beds operation medicine x-ray amadi lab ka maili na basu ataba mamalda hangalli ngasi maglanshin biro amadi kudong saba sa silobi ho hena ko bamrod gida mag hospital asigi telephone number 700553416 natraga 8974572154 da paw phobirak biyagani
After a short break, welcome back to ELITETV English News. Assam Border Protection and Development Minister Atul Bora and Meghalaya Deputy Chief Minister Nyalvalangdhar held a high-level meeting with senior officials of both states in Guwahati on Saturday, August 22, to discuss the prevailing situation between Assam and Meghalaya following the recent violence in Shillong and protests at Jorabad. The meeting came amid tensions between the neighboring states after vehicles carrying tourists from Assam were allegedly attacked during a KSU Black Flag protest in Shillong on August 19. Several vehicles were vandalized with their windows and windshields smashed, while a number of tourists were reportedly injured. Bora described the Shillong incident as unwarranted and unfortunate and said Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma had taken prompt action following the violence. He said Sarma had spoken to Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, who had entrusted her with deliberating on the prevailing situation and exploring measures to ensure peace and smooth movement between the two states. The Shillong violence triggered protests by motor vehicle workers union in Assam. Jorabad, a key entry point between Assam and Meghalaya, witnessed demonstration from the following day, with protesters preventing Meghalaya registered vehicles from entering Assam and in several instances forcing them to return. The protests at Jorabad entered their third day on Friday, with demonstrators demanding compensation for vehicles damaged in Shillong and an apology from the authorities concerned. A substantial deployment of police and reserve police personnel were made in the area to prevent any escalation. Several youths from Rupahihat in Assam's Nagaon district have reportedly been stranded in Shillong, Meghalaya, after traveling there for medical treatment amid a tense situation in the city. The youth said they have been forced to remain inside their hotel due to concerns over their safety. They alleged that vehicles bearing Assam registration number are being vandalized in parts of Shillong and say they are afraid to venture outside the hotel amid the prevailing situation. The stranded youths have also shared videos on social media appealing for help and informing their families about the situation. Their father alleged that hotel rooms rents have been increased amid the tense situation, making it difficult for those stranded to extend their stay. The youths and their families have urged the Assam government to intervene immediately and ensure the safe evacuation of people from Assam who are stranded in Shillong. They have also appealed for arrangement to bring the stranded youths back to Assam safely. Siva Sagar MLA Akhil Gogoi on August 22, warning that he would perform a Tanda Ritya and on Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma table if flood-affected people in his constituency do not receive the full one-time relief assistance promised by the state government. Gogoi was speaking about the alleged delay and negligence in the distributions of the government relief to flood-affected people in Sivasagar and Saraideo district. He claimed that nearly 80% of his constituency had been affected by the floods, with many people losing their homes and belongings. He questioned the delay in providing immediate assistance to those who had been without relief for several days. Gogoi also criticized the handling of relief distribution by the district administration and referred to his interaction with Sivasagar Deputy Commissioner Ridul Java. He alleged that although the administration had identified more than 1 lakh affected people, the process of providing one-time assistance was not open as expected. Gogoi claimed that the Deputy Commissioner had acknowledged that more than 2 lakh people had suffered losses. Gogoi further alleged that discrepancies had been found in the list of beneficiaries and questioned why elected representatives were being asked to identify duplicate names instead of the administration undertaking the verification process. He said he had warned the district and administration that if the promised Rs 15,000 one-time assistance was not provided to the affected people, he would intensify his protests. Rupahihat police in Assam Nagaon district have detained a man in connection with the alleged theft of betel nuts worth Rs 37 lakh, police said. The detained person has been identified as Ziabur Rahman, a resident of Tilata Paritup. He was detained based on a complaint filed by Khairul Islam. According to reports, Rahman is allegedly linked to the illegal trade of Burmese betel nuts. Police suspect that he is one of the several persons involved in the theft. The case has also triggered allegation that a DSP posted in Guwahati and a resident of Rupahi had attempted to intervene on Raman's behalf. The officer reportedly arrived at Rupahi Hat police station in a black vehicle had left after noticing journalists and cameras. Police are questioning Raman as part of the investigation and are attempting to identify and apprehend other persons allegedly involved in the theft. Railway police seized 42.41 kg of suspected cannabis and detained one person during an operation at New Bongaigaon railway station in Assam, officials said. The operation was carried out in an AC cabin of the downbound Tripura Sundari Express under the leadership of New Bongaigaon Railway Police Officer Sanjeev Chowdhury. During the search, police recovered the contraband and detained a passenger identified as Imran Sheikh. According to preliminary investigation, the cannabis was allegedly being transported from Agartala railway station in Tripura to Bengaluru. Railway police have taken Sheikh into custody and launched a further investigation to ascertain the source of the contraband and identify others involved in the alleged trafficking. Karbi Anglong police rescued several dogs from an alleged illegal animal smuggling operation after intercepting a vehicle traveling from Difu towards Dimapur, officials said. Acting on a tip of police stopped the vehicles and conducted a search during which they found several dogs allegedly packed inside jute sacks with their mouths tied. The animals were found in distress and were subsequently rescued and taken to safety. Police have initiated legal action against the person allegedly involved in the transportation and smuggling of the dogs. The operation comes as part of Karbi Anglong police effort to curb illegal animal trafficking and prevent cruelty to animals in the region. 4 persons were apprehended and suspected heroin was seized during an anti-narcotics operation at Kalyanpur under Nagarbera police station in Assam, Kamrup district, police said. Acting on a tip of received by Jan Kishore Gogoi, APS CDSP Boko Chaingaung, a police team led by SI Champak Kalita, IC Tupamari OP along with the SI Harjit Das, OC Nagarbera police station and other personnel conducted a search at a residence in Kalyanpur late Friday night in the presence of independent witnesses. During the operation, police recovered 21 grams of suspected heroin from 2 containers with a gross weight of 72 grams and another 25 grams of suspected heroin from 30 loaded bales having a gross weight of 55 grams. The team also seized 157 empty containers, bells, 4 mobile phones, and rupees 3,240 in case. The apprehended persons were identified as Zahadul Islam, Jamiran Nessa, and Tohinul Ali, all residents of Kalyanpur under Nagarbera police station, and MD Jamal Betsa or Bilasipara in Dhubri district. Police say the contraband and other articles were seized following due legal procedure. Further investigation is underway and necessary legal action will be taken. The vehicle of Meghalaya Chief Secretary Sakil P. Ahmed was reportedly stopped at Jorabad on Saturday, August 22, amid heightened tension along the Assam-Meghalaya border following alleged attack on people from Assam during a students' rally in Shillong and a subsequent blockade of roads leading to Meghalaya by Assam-based commercial vehicle operators. The Meghalaya Chief Secretary vehicles was reportedly prevented from proceeding through Jorabad and remained stranded in the area for some time. The incident comes as the Chief Assam government remains in touch with Meghalaya authorities to restore normalcy following the violence in Shillong on August 19, during which at least 31 vehicles, including those from Assam, were damaged, 16 people were injured, and 2 vehicles were set ablaze. According to Meghalaya police, the situation has since led to a traffic blockade at Jorabad and Khanapara, the main entry points from Assam into Meghalaya. The Northeast Petroleum Mazdoor Union has also announced an indefinite halt to the loading and unloading of petroleum products for Meghalaya until normalcy is restored. The Assam government has activated helplines for people from the state stranded in Meghalaya or facing difficulties in returning home. The exact circumstances behind the Meghalaya Chief Secretary vehicle being stopped at Jorabad were not immediately clear. Former Meghalaya Chief Minister and leader of the opposition Mukul Sangma on August 21 blamed the state government for the violence in Shillong and its aftermath, calling the situation a complete failure of governance. Sangma alleged that the government had disregarded warnings from civil society groups, failed to assess the likely consequences of the proposed rally and did not take sufficient preventive measures to address the violence. He also cautioned against portraying the incident as a confrontation between the people of Meghalaya and Assam. Such a narrative, he said, could harm Meghalaya image and disturb the prevailing peace along the interstate border. Questioning the state's handling of law and order, Sangma said the government had failed to respond to growing public frustration over issues that had repeatedly been brought its attention by civil society organizations. Meanwhile, the Khasi Student Union KSU stepped up its potential outreach on Friday by submitting a memorandum to all 36 public representatives from the Khasi Jhansia region. Meghalaya maintains on August 12, 2021 a series of arson attack and petrol bomb incidents targeted government properties across the state 2 days after violence broke out during the Khasi Student Union's Black Flag Bike rally in Shillong. A former office of the National People's Party at Lachumi was targeted with a petrol bomb around 5 a.m. on Friday. The device did not explode, police said. The police and forensic team inspected the site, collected evidence and registered a case. In West Khasi Hill, 2 government vehicles were set ablaze at Nongstone on Thursday night and were completely gutted. Petrol bombs were also hurled at the offices of the PWD superintending engineer at Malklam, Nopingdang and the SDO of the Monks Road Civil Subdivision. Minor damage was reported at the 2 offices. A petrol bomb was thrown at the Nongmensong police outpost in Shillong around 9:30 p.m. on Thursday. It landed inside the premises and set a chair on fire. No injuries were reported. In Rivoi, 2 government vehicles and a motorcycle were towed at the Water Resources Department premises in Saiden around 2 a.m. The vehicles and motorcycle were gutted while another government vehicle was partially damaged. In southwest Khasi Hill, a petrol bomb was hurled at the Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Officer Office at Malangwir around 1 a.m. It landed on the roof but caused no damage. The center has approved the deployment of 5 companies of Central Forces in Meghalaya until August 25 to assist the state police in maintaining law and order. The deployment comprises 4 companies of the CRPF and 1 of the Rapid Action Force. Police have registered 15 FIRs in connection with Wednesday violence in Shillong. East Khasi Hill Superintendent of Police Vivek Shyam said tensions have also affected transport between Assam and Meghalaya. The Birni-Jorabad road was blocked from both sides on Friday amid a standoff involving taxi operators from the 2 states, prompting the Rivoi District Administration to advise commuters to avoid the route until further notice. Travelers between Meghalaya and Guwahati were advised to use alternative routes, particularly those heading for medical treatment, airports, railway station, and other emergencies. The disruption followed Wednesday violence during which at least 31 vehicles were damaged and several pedestrians were assaulted. Guwahati-based cab operators and transport workers subsequently stopped Meghalaya registered vehicle at Jorabad and Khanapara, leaving hundreds of passengers stranded. Ambulances and vehicles carrying essential service were exempted. Police said protesters damaged a Meghalaya registered taxi at Khanapara before the situation was brought under control. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Machi oiba sinjak sabana TB dagi ngathuknaba asoba khulaini मसी ओइबा चिंजा साबना लाइंग बमतम दसु यामना लाहेली लोइना ना हक्सांग थुना फगत हनबदा असोबा mateं pangi मरम असिना निक्से पोषण योजना की मखादा लाइंग बमतम दा अनाबसिंग दा था खुदिंग की लुपा लिसिंग अममम फंगबा ngamgani लोइना ना टीवी ना नारबसिंग दा मखल कया की मची ओइबा चिंजा सिंचु लेमना फंगली अदुम सु निक्से मित्र ओइबिदुना टीवी नारबसिंग दा mateं pangbibा याय अकुपा मरोल की दमक www.nikse.in दगी खंबीबा यागनी थोकपीरकलो अदोम सु सरुक याबिदुना भारत असी टीबी लैना लैतबा लैबा अमा ओहलसी
निक्षय मित्रों से मिली शक्ति टीबी के मरीजों को नई ऊर्जा दे रही है
मियाम की आइफल की दमक मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर ने पुथोकचबा
Once again, welcome back to ELITETV English News. Arunachal Pradesh Panchayati Raj and Rural Development Minister Ozing Tasing met Union Jal Shakti Minister C.R. Patil in New Delhi and discussed the state effort to achieve ODA plus status, official said. During a meeting on Friday, August 21, the two ministers reviewed the implementation and progress of the Centre's Swachh Bharat mission in Arunachal Pradesh. Tasing briefed Patil on the state's initiative to move towards ODF plus status, which focuses on sustaining open defecation-free status, effective, solid and liquid waste management and maintaining cleanliness in public spaces. Arunachal Pradesh had achieved the open defecation-free ODF milestone in December 2017 and is now working toward the next phase of the sanitation mission with a focus on sustainable sanitation practices, improved rural waste management and cleaner villages. Tasing said the state government was continuing effort to strengthen rural sanitation infrastructure through administrative coordination. Patil assured the Arunachal Minister of full cooperation and support from the center in the state efforts to achieve ODF plus status and develop a sustainable rural sanitation system. Arunachal Pradesh has achieved 100% home electrification and tap water connectivity, Chief Minister Pema Khandu said on Saturday, August 22, highlighting the expansion of basic services across the state. In a post on X, Khandu said around 1.48 lakh households in the state had electricity in 2016, accounting for 49% of the total household at the time. 10 years later, the picture has completely changed. Today, 3.02 lakh homes have electricity. There is 100% home electrification, he said. The Chief Minister said the expansion of the drinking water coverage had been even more significant. According to Khandu, only 22,796 households had functional tap water connection in 2016, accounting for 9.9% coverage. By 2026, the number had increased to 2,28,566 households, which he described as 100% coverage and a 903% increases. Over the past 10 years, Arunachal Pradesh has made a big difference in two basic needs, electricity and drinking water, Khandu said. He added that his government would continue working to ensure that the benefits of government schemes reach every household in the state. The Mizoram government is considering providing a one-time grant to the 25-member Mara Autonomous District Council, MADC, to help ease its financial constraints, Chief Minister Lal Duhoma said on August 21. Lal Duhoma said the announcement while inaugurating the new Deputy Commissioner Office building at Siaha. He called for effective support for the state government's initiative to ensure a strong and stable administration in the MADC and stressed the need for concerted efforts to accelerate development in Siaha district. The Chief Minister highlighted several development projects being undertaken in the district, including the construction of government quarters, a circuit house, and an SDO civil office and quarters at Tipa. Several other projects are also being implemented under various central government schemes, he said. Siaha Deputy Commissioner V.L. Razila Kyangte said the new office building would provide a better working environment for government officials and staff. The monsoon session of the Tripura Legislative Assembly will begin on August 27 and conclude on August 31, with the House scheduled to sit for 3 days, August 27, 28 and 31. The decision was taken at a meeting of the Business Advisory Committee (BAC) held at the Assembly on Friday, August 21. The meeting was chaired by Speaker Rampada Jamasya. Jamasya said the session would commence at 11 a.m. and explained that the dates had been finalized to avoid the usual interruption caused by the weekend when a session begins on Friday. There is no bill listed at present, although one may come during the session, the Speaker said. The Assembly has already received a short notice discussion notice from Congress MLA Sudeep Roy Burman on issue concerning smart meters and electricity bills. The notice has been submitted, Jamasya said. More notices on matters of public interest may also be received before the session, he added. The BAC meeting discussed the agenda, duration, and arrangement for the smooth conduct of the session. On the paperless assembly, Jamasya said the process would require some more time before it could be implemented. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram, and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a quick glance at the headlines. 10 vehicles, more than 200 passengers fly National Highway 2 on second day. Imphal gets its first mechanized rotary parking facility at Nagamapal. CM inaugurates strengthening works of Wawagai Higher Secondary School. Medalists and participants of CWGA is warmly felicitated by government. Demanding justice is not a crime. Delhi-based Mitai group condemns force against protests. Manipur's Polo Heritage inspired Miss Universe India 2026 costume. An Assam Meghalaya official hold high-level meeting over Shillong violence Zorabad protests. That's all for today. News in English. Keep watching ELITETV for more updates. Thank you for watching.